Okay, so I've never built a PC before, so let's go. You guys are all experts. I need to make chat bigger so I can actually see it. Because I'm a blind boy. Yeah, so if we have dads watching, I can't swear. So we have this thing, which we'll need eventually. I have this random box that I'm just going to be throwing stuff in. So please, if I forget where something is and I threw it in the box, let me know. I got SATA cables, and this is great. This is my favorite part about my motherboard. My NVMe screws, like the M.2 ones, each came in individual bags. So I have 3 bags with one very tiny screw in it. I don't really need those. You guys are all going to yell at me, but I don't have a M.2 drive because I'm waiting for sales because I don't actually have money to pay for this PC right now, which is the fun part. So, all of the pros use their motherboard box to build this on. So I'm going to do the same because I am also a pro computer builder guy. So I have the B550 Phantom Gaming 4. I got B550 because it has the PCIe 4, which I'm not even using because I don't have M.2s. It came with thingamajig too. And by thingamajig, I'm just going to throw that on the floor. I don't need that. Okay, so we need a CPU. Oh, by the way, I got my screwdriver and I have my cable cutters. That was probably really loud for you guys, I apologize. And I have this little baggie here. I think this actually came out of my case. This has zip ties, which I will use because that's what good people do. I got a ton of, this is from my case. So here's all this cool stuff. Let's go! Okay, so first, CPU. I need to find the little arrow, which is in the bottom left there, which I have. I lift that up. I don't know if you guys would rather see all of me or like the camera closer. So we have a 3600x in this little box right here, which my dad thought was the GPU yesterday. So shout out Dad, thinking this is my GPU. Line the triangles up. Yes, so there's a little tiny triangle on the bottom left here, and then there's going to be a little triangle on the bottom left here. Wait, it's on the... Okay, so I line up the triangle that's on the bottom left here with the one bottom left there, right? Bottom left there, bottom left there? Yeah? I know, I don't have a double camera though, so this is the best you're gonna get. I don't know what to do about lighting. I can literally, hold on. Let's try this. If I turn my flashlight on, my phone facing, no, that's not gonna work. I don't have good lighting. I have a lamp here. I literally don't have a lamp anywhere else in my house. Also, that's reminding me that I have to go every like 15 minutes. So anyway, there's a little triangle on the bottom left here, and that's what I line up and put in like this, right? Yes? Okay, cool. This is the most stressful thing in my life. This is heavy. That's surprisingly heavy. So, triangle there. No, I didn't just touch it. Turn the light on over the fridge. I could. I'm holding my CPU in my hand right now, so I'm not going to do that. Anyway, can we confirm little triangle on the bottom left here goes with the little triangle on the bottom left there? Yes, maybe. Someone? I'm freaking out right now. I thought the triangle was on the top. Oh, there is a triangle on the top. Okay. I'm much more comfortable now. And then I push down the little lever. I did the wiggle. The wiggle, it's good. And then I push down. Haha! CPU installed! Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go turn on that light over the kitchen. It did just fall into place, so I'm okay with that. There we go. Okay, so really, I've installed a lot of stuff on computers before. Like I have my computer upstairs, which I have added and taken away stuff to. So, that's that. How the hell do I install a cooler? And where is the cooler fan plug-in, is my question. Okay. Manual. If any of y'all are super bored, you can pull up my manual on your second screen or something, so you can help me out because I have no idea what I'm doing. If I take off my hat, would that actually make you be able to see my face? Possibly, that's a good idea. Cool. Okay. So it looks like this. What number is CPU fan? CPU fan water pump connector, CPU underscore fan water pump is number 1. Where's number 1? So number 1 is there. Oh, CPU fan 2. I got it. Which one do I want though? CPU fan 1 is number 4. CPU fan... Okay, so I'm going to plug in the CPU fan 1 because that one makes sense. It's not right above, it is slightly to the left. So, first I gotta take off these little things though, right? Where are the instructions for this? I took them out. Also show it to me being attached. This is like cutting off my circulation. I don't think I need it that tight. Alright. Installation for FM2, AM4, AM4 CPUs. That's not it. AM4 CPU option 1. I just screw it into the motherboard. That makes sense. Right? Yeah? Cool. So, let's get our little fan. God, I'm making such a mess. Hold on. This is going to annoy me the entire time. I need to clean up. As I finish with something, I'm going to pack it away because I'm going to lose my mind. Oh! I'm very scared that I'm not going to remove plastic from something and then I plug it into my computer and there's plastic everywhere and it melts and destroys my computer. So I'm going to be searching for plastic a lot of the time. CPU is already in. You missed it. It was very stressful and I freaked out a lot. But it's fine. The triangles line up. Anyway, CPU cooler time. So, this is very important that I don't touch the bottom of it, because if I do, my thermal paste goes bye-bye. I should remove those right now. Never mind, hold on. Yeah, like I've dealt with motherboards before, it's just like not the CPU, so I think I should be fine. I'm not too worried about that sense. Also, fun fact, I'm going to save these little clip things because I always watch videos of people who forget to save these, and then when they upgrade their cooler in the future, they have nothing to use. So that's going to go in my CPU box, which is great that I'm streaming this because now in the future when I forget it and be like, oh no, where is it? I know it's in my CPU box. Probably keep these screws with it too, but I don't have a screw tray, so I'm using that instead. Also, magnetic screwdriver makes a lot of sense. I understand now. Okay, cool. So this just plops in here, but so there's There's no plastic on it, I don't believe. There shouldn't be, at least. So basically, this just smacks on top like that. Does it only fit one? It only fits this way too. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on and then screw in corners because that's important. I don't know if it's gonna like mess up something if I don't do that, so. Cool. Now I just gotta screw that in.
Oh, yeah.
Got it. Hey! Thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate it. To True Games with 2 months. New sub still isn't popping up, so you know what? I don't want to deal with that anymore. That just looks stupid being there. Thanks for the Hexco Burr. Thanks for the fall. Your prime resets tomorrow? Oh, well, tomorrow's not today. So, I just screw this in. And I'm going to go kitty corner. It's like a vehicle. When you're installing tires on your car, you want to go kitty corner to make sure that it fully gets pressed down. Yeah, so the wire is going to go plug in right here. But I'm going to maybe zip tie it or something to make sure that it doesn't like sit anywhere weird. I'm eventually going to get a new cooler. My dad asked me the other day, he's like, oh, so this is your complete PC, right? And I was like, yeah, haha. So, hi Dad, since you're watching this, I got to get an M.2 drive, and I want to get a new cooler at some point. But those aren't expensive. I don't know how tight to screw this in. Nor can I tell if it's actually being screwed in or not. Oh, it's most definitely not. Christmas present ideas. It's not holding. It keeps popping out. There we go, that one's in. Okay, cool. And then back to this corner we go. And then this one. The screws are making a weird clicking noise. Do I keep going or do I stop at that point? That's what happened on yours too? Okay. But how much do I screw it down to click? Says I should have 2 cables, one for LED. I don't know. Once it's tight, don't turn. Okay. So it's just like a regular. The cooler came pre-pasted. So I don't need to worry about the paste, which is the benefit. Oh, I now see what you mean by the screw stops moving. All right. Well, let's go until the screw stops moving. Useful. And this is why I'm streaming this, because you guys know more than I do. I benefit off your learning. Okay. So, I'm sweating my ass off already. Ass isn't a swear word, so I can say it. Haha. Yeah, I mean, we'll see thermals later. From what I read is the case, it should be fine. Oh, I didn't plug it in. I was like, oh, I'm done with the CPU. Haha, it's not plugged in. Should probably do that. Okay, so this can go away to PG-13. No, it's just, oh, Eric, you weren't here. So a bunch of our parents are going to watch this. Like Andrew's dad's gonna watch this. My dad's gonna watch this. My dad doesn't actually think I can do this all on my own. He is now calling me. Hello. I'll talk to you later then. Bye. Hi, future dad. That was dad. It won't. Oh, wow. Thanks for the tips on stealing cars. You're welcome. So, if you turn your wheel a bunch, the car will think you're stealing it, and it'll just stop working, and you cannot start it. So, yeah, I had to Google how to do that. This box came in perfectly when I bought it, and now I can't get it to close. Whatever. Okay. We need to plug in the fan, and we need to do RAM, and then it's case time. So, is there a specific way this plugs in? Probably with the notch, yeah. Am I an idiot and I can't get this in for some reason? Cool. CPU fan installed. Okay, so this can... If I just do that... Is it bad if the cable touches the coil parts of it? Like, how do I tuck in this wire here? If I do this... Ow! I've burned my hand on my lamp. So, like, can I just tuck this in like that, I guess? Yeah, that'll work. Oh, that blocks a screw hole. Let's put RAM in, and then we'll figure that out. Question is, which is my DIMM 1 and 2? I know it doesn't technically matter. A1 is the first one, B2 is the... A1 and B1. A1 and B1. Oh, this is one of the cool ones where there's only one-sided clips. Great. I don't like these ones. You left mine up, not touching anything? I might tuck it behind my RAM. RAM doesn't really heat up. Anyway, for RAM, since I'm just announcing every PC part that I have, because I didn't do the whole cool setup at the very beginning of like, hey, this is all my stuff. I have G-Skill Trident Z RGB DDR4 3200 megahertz. 8 gigs by 2, which equals 16 gigs. It matters where you put it if it's a 4 slot. Yeah, technically it does, but I mean there's not really that major difference if there isn't, right? I've installed RAM hundreds of times before. Now, aesthetically, does it matter which way it goes? I'm going to put label in because I don't want to see that. That's an issue. Does it fit? Oh, fuck, I might need to take off my fan. Is this too tall to sit here? I can't get it in without putting it. I literally cannot plug in my RAM because my fan is in the way. But if I take out the fan and then put it back in, will it fit? Am I gonna have to turn the no. I might have to turn the fan upside down. No, they're already open, yeah. But like, it physically, like it won't fit because the wire's in the way. Time to remove the fan. Some people remove the plastic AMD thing. How would I do that? How do I do that? If I remove the plastic AMD thing, that's my fan. Or I just flip it upside down. You think there's... Can't I just... I don't have a screwdriver that small. I'll just flip it. Why don't I just flip it? So what, my AMD symbol will be upside down. How to take apart your computer with Jason. First, you unscrew the CPU cooler. This is what pre-planning is called and why pre-planning is important. Are you off? Yes, you are. Now, be careful not to touch the thermal paste or else it won't work ever again. So we're going to install the RAM first, because that's a good idea. I know how to install RAM. This is the easy part. Good. Okay. Now, time to install your CPU fan. What you do is, it might be 2 and 4. How do I see if it's 2 and 4? If it's 2 and 4 and I just did all that for nothing, I'm going to be upset. Chapter 2, installing a CPU. CPU heat sink and fan. How do I know? This memory provides 4 288-pin DDR4 double data rate DIMM slots and supports dual channel memory. Ryzen series CPUs. It supports up to 3200 megahertz. Crazy. Oh wait, no, Ryzen series CPUs. The DIMM only fits one correct orientation. I don't know where it says 2 or 4. Can I just put in 2 and 4? Oh, SR single rank DIMM 1R4 or 1R8 on DIMM module label. DR dual rank DIMM 2R times 4 or 2R times 8. I think it's 2 and 4. It actually is. Hold up. Oh, I'm not going to be able to do that. So it says here, UDIMM memory slots, DR is in A2 and DR is in B2. Does DR stand for dual RAM or dual channel? DR means dual rank. No, my motherboard is the B550 Phantom Gaming 4. I think it's 2 and 4. I think it's A2 and B4. A2 and B2, sorry. It literally has this chart that makes absolutely no sense to me because I think I'm dumb. Does it tell me where? Two by 2 pin DDR4 DIMM slots, DDR4A1, DDR4B1, DDR4A2, DDR-B2. If you weren't lazy on your phone, yeah, that's okay. We got you guys Googling. That's what you're here for. That's why I need assistance. This is basically just watching me read a manual. God, I thought RAM was going to be the easy part. Dual channel, memory slots. Please refer to memory support list on ASRock's website. Please refer to this for maximum frequency report. Max capacity is that. 15U gold content. It literally doesn't say. I don't know. What do you guys say? What do you think I do? I think it's 2 and 4. B550 Phantom Gaming 4. Which DIMM slots? So yeah, they all say they're dual channel, but does it matter which one? So should I just put it in 2 and 4 just to make room for my CPU and have it look aesthetically pleasing? We'll go with that. Two and 4. Here we go. Round number 2. As long as the RGB still works, I will be happy. Because if the RGB doesn't work, then I'm losing like 12 frames, right? Okay, now time to install the CPU cooler. What you want to do is you want to make sure you don't touch the thermal paste, because it's already gross looking. Also, I didn't really realize that thermal paste is kind of blue. I may or may not be colorblind, and it may or may not be gray, but to me it looks blue. I understand why there's a backplate on this, so you can just really push down on it. Also, for future reference, future dad watching this, I put stuff down on the table, so nothing's getting scratched in the future, because I know that's going to matter. I didn't do it on purpose, don't worry. But I appreciate you watching my ad. Do you know what that goes towards? My PC. Cool. CPU fan installed twice. Now make sure you plug it in. I watched this funny video actually, where it said like the #1 thing people forget to do when they're building a computer is they forget to plug in their CPU fan, and I don't know how that works. Charmin Ultra Soft makes sense. I use a lot of toilet paper. I am a human who goes to the bathroom occasionally, and I use that. Okay, the RAM is installed after 12 minutes. Holy shit. It used to be so much easier. Back in my day, I would just install RAM with my computer on. Just kidding, don't do that. I only did it once. That was my first computer. Holy poop, PG. RAM box. Good. Okay. Now I get my case, right? Because I have nothing else to do with this. I need case and power supply, right? Yes. Let's do that. I'm done with my manual. No, I'm not. I need to plug stuff in. I still need those. This I don't really need right now. Putting that in my random box. Okay, let's slide my motherboard forwards. Also, what are these? That's interesting. All right. My SATAs are angled. Like, my SATAs are right here, like they're flat. Alright, whatever. Okay, so motherboard. That's just gonna sit right out of your view, so it's not annoying. I'm trying not to put my phone near the mic because every time it vibrates, you guys will lose your mind because it's super duper annoying. Did your case have a box of screws? Yes, this is my box of screws with my case. I opened up all my boxes already because I got excited and I really want to open boxes. I'll be back with my box for my case. Here's my case. It is an MX330. Here is my case. It is an MX330G. G standing for glass. Oh no! Ooh, case, pretty. So first I'm going to take off this glass panel and put it somewhere where I'm not going to break it. Because I would cry. I'm going to cry if this whole thing doesn't work. But I need a bowl or a cup or something. Patent pending Jason's bowl that he puts screws in. I'll put it right near the mic too so you guys can hear that noise every single time. I'm sweating so much right now. It's very hot in my house. Anyway, yeah, so I got a glass side panel case. You can get this case for about $80 at your local Canada Computers. It has a basement and it has a glass side panel, and that's all I really looked for. Oh, also it's a mesh front, which is important to me because I like airflow. I should probably take off the front and everything too. So we're gonna take off the other side as well. Well, Denny had a good instructor teaching her. I'm just kind of winging it. Plus, like, I watched like some YouTube videos. Plus, yeah. So this is the next side panel, which I will put over here where I will not break it. It's hard to break a solid piece of metal. So, this is the cool part. I have no idea what to do now. Here's all of the stuff that gets attached to... It's a show and build, yes. I'm explaining it because I'm such an experienced expert in building computers. Meanwhile, I've never done it before, so haha, stay tuned. So this has to snap off somehow. I tried to do this when I unboxed it the first time and it didn't work. I really don't know how it's going to work again. So we're going to put it down here. Haha! I have broken my computer. No, I didn't. That's a lie. This is all attached, though? What? Okay, so honest question. Should I install my front fans before I install my motherboard? Because, this is attached to all these other wires. So, do they normally come attached? That's a good idea. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I gotta get my fans then. But then I don't know what I'm gonna do with those fan cables. I'm probably just gonna route them in the back and then hang out. Now, fun fact, they gave me zip ties. Not zip ties. Whatever that thing's called. What is that thing called? A twist tie. They gave me a twist tie. Yeah, my front panel connectors are connected to this whole thing. But I don't want to like pull it out and like do something weird with it. Watch me not be able to get this back in. I'm taking this off because I got to install the fans on the front. Right? Because this is my front panel. Yeah? Just have all your fans installed and route the cables through the back and hope you have enough plugs on your board to find. No, I do have enough plugs on my board. I spent like 3 hours trying to figure this out, fans and everything, so don't confuse me now. But basically, I'm going to have 2 fans on the front here, right? And I'm going to have one on the back, but they can like be Dixie chained together. So anyway, we're gonna figure this. We're all here together for an adventure. By the way, you asked earlier, does my case have standoffs? The answer is yes. So that's a good point to make. Here are my fans. I have 3 up here fans. Is it not Dixie chain? What is it? Daisy chain? One of the two. So yeah, pretty much. Here's what I was thinking. So I do have enough to plug in each individual fan, but if I plug in this little end to the motherboard, and then I plug the other one into this Molex, will that work? Because one of those like motherboard things can power like 3 of these. So I only am going to install 2 on the front. So that should only have 2 being powered by it. Once again, they gave me individual screw bags for each thing. Oh yeah, RGB fans. Fun fact, because I'm not colorblind and I like seeing colors. I don't know why this is like angled one way. Yeah, if my case is, do I care about controlling the speed? I can't control the speed. These ones don't have that option, so it doesn't matter. So my fans have the 3-prong plug. So like on your motherboard, right, for a fan header, it has 4. So 3 of them are like something, 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 and then like control. Mine doesn't have the control. I don't think I need to plug it into Molex and the motherboard. Do I? That wouldn't make sense. Also, what way do the fans go? We figured this out the other day. The fans push air towards the label, right? How does this work? I don't understand fans. I need help. Please help me. So, where did I put all the rest of these screws too? They were right here. Oh, they're in the cup. It can have 2 fans on the front. It won't be worth PWM, but you still have DC for 3. No, I'm pretty sure it's either. So how it's connected is it's like, here's the like motherboard pin, and then the Molex is like split off of that. So I think they both, just one of them needs to be plugged in. I don't think both the Molex and the other one will be plugged in. Wow, this picture is not useful at all. Oh! This one would go down here, and that one would go up there. Okay, now it makes sense. So the air pulls in to the label. So if I want these to be intake, they're going to go here. Is that right? I'm so confused right now, man. So this can go here, right? And then this can be like routed there. Oh god, my dad was right. I have no idea what I'm doing. How do I screw in fans? I'm putting 2 in the front, 1 in the back. So these go inside of the case, right? No, that doesn't make sense, because this wouldn't fit. Oh my god. Guys, I don't get fans. All 6 of you can see me struggle to put in a fan. So they have the front panel off, but they're sticking the radiator on the inside. But I don't have a radiator. Two 120mm fans. How big are my fans? Well, we're gonna have to check Amazon. I don't think they're bigger than 120mm. They're 2 120mm fans. I don't get it. Oh, I might get it. I think I understand. Haha, I understand. Alright. So I didn't really need to take that front panel off then, but that's okay. So basically one's gonna go here-ish, and then one's gonna go like here, whatever, we'll figure it out. So it pulls in towards the label. So we're gonna put this here, and we're gonna route that fan cable through the back there. That sounds like a good plan. Good job, Jason. If only I knew how to work a cable. So, oh, it pulls in towards, that's awkward. Yeah, no, this is right. I did the right thing. I'm not dumb. Now, do I use the screws that the... Yeah, I'm so confused. Do I use the screws that the fan came with, or do I use the screws that my motherboard, or not my motherboard, by my case came with? Because it doesn't label any of the stuff that they gave me in the case. That's my confusion. I just have a ton of screws here. There's like super, super long, skinny ones. I don't think that's what I need, though. Where did I just put that screw I was holding? Let's just wing it. If this screw works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Fun fact, it worked. Smart, Jason. Super long, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't have a radiator yet. And I'm gonna not Dixie corner these, kitty corner these. Hey. So I did need to take the front panel off, but so it pulls the air towards the label. Good. I think I might. The opportunity for, I have an idea. So the opportunity for me to plug them in together through, I can figure that out. Yeah, okay. Cable managing in the future, right now already. I should probably I should probably figure out how to screw this in first. I definitely thought that the fans would have been on the other side of this, but then it also doesn't make sense for the screws to be popping out through the case. So that's where most of my confusion was. I thought the fans sat here, not the other way around. Fans are in the case, I guess. Anyway, I have up here 125 millimeter fans from Amazon. They're great. They just can't be controlled. So if you care about controlling stuff, like controlling your fan speeds or whatever, that's up to you. But these are also like super silent fans. So realistically, I don't care. Also, I like things to just run like super cool, you know? I'm not the kind of guy to be like, oh, my fans are too loud. No, if my computer's cool, I'm happy. Is that gonna stay? That's gonna fall. That's gonna fall. I told my dad that I'd probably be done this. Yes, my power supply does have Molex, but can we please figure out if I need to connect both Molex and the motherboard plug? I don't think I do. I need a garbage bin. That's what I need. You don't need both, right? That's what I'm thinking. So, but then if I plug it into the motherboard, can I still plug in the other, like, can I plug in the Molex that I didn't plug in into another thing? I'm gonna give this a little bit of space in between the two, just so they don't rub. Yeah, because if I plugged it into both, it would probably short something, because there would be power sources coming from two different places. I understand electrical stuff. Now this case gives me an option to like remove this drive thing up here, in case I had like a hard drive. Not a hard drive, like a disk drive. But if I didn't have this, how would I be able to install two fans? I don't think I would. Right? That's my knowledge. Also, fun fact, I never mentioned this, that just clued in. Twitch actually has like a tag for building PCs. So like my stream is tagged to build a PC, which I think is dope. I thought I was just gonna be on like Just Chatting or something. Well, I still am on Just Chatting, but Just Chatting building a PC. I just want to make sure this is as far up as it can go. And this one should be as far down as it can go. Both the labels are sticking in, right? Yeah. So it pulls wind in. Gotta keep reminding myself of that. Hi, buddy. I'm on my big TV, so I can't swear anymore, right? Hi, family who is watching me build a PC. I never swear. Okay, cool. Fans are good. Still confused because I don't really get how they work. But my case has like little cutouts in it for like the fans, which is kind of cool. Right, this is the front. I was very confused for a second. So we're going to be removing that fan eventually and putting in one of my other fans. But right now we're not doing that because I don't know how to. So now we got to route back through the wires for my front panel connectors and then install the motherboard, which I think is cool. The people who cable manage this case, though, already, I don't like them. So this is what I was saying. I'm definitely not going to be able to get these back through. There we go. That's that. Here's one. No, who made wires so difficult? Why didn't someone just do something different with wires? I don't know what they would have done because they work pretty well actually, but like the other week we had dudes here like doing some stuff with like wires around my house, and like they were just routing wires randomly through like rooms and stuff. I was like, how can you route a wire through an entire house? And I can't even route a wire through a computer. Now the fun fact is, a few of these I actually don't know what they are. So when we get there, that'll be fun. These are HD audio and USB. Oh, this is USB. That's USB. Cool, I have two USB 3. That's two more than my current computer. I probably could have put these all through together and make my life a lot easier. But I didn't because I enjoy difficultness. Okay, so I'm already behind schedule. I thought I was going to be, like, done. That was right in the mic. You're all welcome. Okay. Did someone say it's motherboard time? Because I think it's motherboard time. I think. Is it motherboard time? I have no idea. Oh, before you put in the motherboard, don't forget this. My fans do not come with an RGB controller, and my fans do not come with the ability to control the fan speeds. So it's just, they plug into the motherboard and they constantly spin. But once again, I don't care because I want it running cold. This feels, so people on the internet say like this cuts you, and like it feels very sharp. It doesn't. Which side's the inside, which side's the outside? Uh-oh. That's definitely not the right way. Alright, so it goes this way. Alright. So now let's try and flip this to... What do I do with all these little metal bits that block it? Anyway, so hold on. So if this... Oh god, I'm not good at this kind of stuff. So if this goes in... How do I know which way to put it in? Dude. So this is supposed to sit like this. And this ends up going in Uh-oh. I don't... It has writing in the logo, but it doesn't say, like, this side up. Labels outside and you have to be able to read it. That doesn't make any... What? No, I understand it goes this way. Just does it go this way or does it go this way? That's my question. So I'm trying to figure that out. So if it goes... So this goes here. And then if I translate that to the computer, it would be like this. So it goes this way. That was a satisfying click. That's in, right? I really hope I didn't put that in backwards. I put so much thought into that. I may have just also cut my finger. That's fine. Okay. Is the writing up? Yes. I understand what you mean now. Okay. Cool. Motherboard time. But first, anti-static clip to something. I'm just going to keep it on the cardboard because that's good. How useful. Can I show you? Can I show you what? Like the... I guess so. It's going to be really wonky for you. So like, see? You can read it that way. Which makes sense. Yeah? Okay, cool. Ideally, the strap goes to the ground in the wall. That's what I said. I asked about that, and I got told no. Is that back to where it actually was? This camera angle took me a while, so I'm going to try and not move it ever again. If it's put to plastic, not plastic, cardboard, it should be fine. Yeah, I was thinking about the power supply thing, but then it's just annoying to touch every time. There's also, I'm on hardwood floor, so like there's no static electricity, so this is a little overkill, but that's alright. Cool. Something just fell out of it. That's alright. What is this? I don't know what that is. Okay. So here's the fun part. I'm going to take out this fan because it's in my way. Oops, sorry. Put it on your ankle and connect to the PSU. No, I think this works. I'll be fine. Every few seconds. What disaster is coming up now? I didn't do anything. Okay, so it comes with standoffs, but they're not labeled. So how do I know that they're right? If I look at it, I guess I could probably figure it out. So we got one there, We got one there. We need one over there. Oh, okay, so they're not all correct right now. I need to add some. If they match, yes, if they match up the holes, but they don't. So that means I get to open this whole bag of screws, which is great. They only gave me 1, 2, 3 extra standoffs. That makes sense, because I need the 3 sides. So I got 1, 2, I need to put 3 here. 1, 2, I need to put 3rd here. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm missing one. Does that matter? 3, 6, 9. I have 9 right now. So this takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus an extra one in like this little corner here. So, yeah, there's no extra standoffs in there. Am I good with just 9? This one's just a I have like the 3, 6, 9. You can get by without all of them in? Okay. So the 3, 6, 9 are in, which I think is fine. What do I use to screw in the motherboard? Just do the outside borders? Okay. Yeah, the outside borders and like the in-between ones are probably the best bet. What screws do I use to do the... I know I use a screwdriver, but what screws? Like, do I use the case screws I came with? But which ones? There's so many. Where was the manual I had for my case? I had my case manual somewhere. Where'd you go? It was in my random box of stuff. The case should... This is not the thing I wanted. That's also not the thing. Where is it? Uh-oh. Got it. M3 for main board. 14 little tiny ones. Why did they give me 14 of these things? 3. That doesn't look like it. 4. 5. 6. What did I say? 9? That's not it. I don't know which one these are. I was not born in Africa. I am in Canada. Crazy thought. So I guess it's just that one. Okay, so let's just go back to the one that I was just holding. Why do they give you just pictures and be like, hey, look, this is the screw you need, when all of these screws look identical? Super dumb. I'm just confused. They all look the same. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Counting with Jason. What comes after 7? 8. If only we could find the 8th screw. That's not it. 5, 6, 7. I think I'm missing screws. No, these are the 7 for my PSU expansion card. That makes sense why I can only find 7. 14 of these other weird looking ones. I'm getting a second bowl. This is stupid. It's been an hour and I don't even find my motherboard in. Okay, so I know what those are. These are, just get those out of there. What are these big ones for? For hard drive thing and tray. I don't know why they gave me 4, but they say they only gave me 2. Now, if I can do math, there should be, how many in there? So those 7 are gone, those 5 are gone. I'll be back, thank you. I really need good luck. So 7 and 3 are already done. 14 should be there. 7, 5, 3, 14. So there's a difference between that very tiny screw and that very tiny screw. All right. I understand the difference. I hate that I understand the difference between the screws just because of a stupid picture. This is like IKEA, but worse. I feel like these are very tiny to put in to hold my motherboard in. That kind of scares me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I have the 9 motherboard screws in my hand successfully. Took way too long. This is why I wanted my dad here. My dad could have pointed out, been like, yo, this screw is wrong. I know I did. Okay, look at this. Hold on, I'll walk it over. I don't want to move my camera, but... So it gives you this picture right here. I'll stand behind my camera so you can see it. Right? I don't even know if you can see that, but this screw, and this screw all look identical. There's no difference, except for this one has like an extra side thing. This one has no side thing, and this one does have a side thing. So I was looking at the difference between the side things. It's like, one is like bold text, the other one isn't bold text, but like... I just figured motherboard screws would be a lot bigger, because this doesn't seem to be holding really that much. Anyway, there's also plastic on the bottom of my case. That's cool. Once I get everything in, the cable management's the easy part. Because I'm good at managing cables. Alright. So the motherboard goes in, and then I screw it in with those screws I just spent 25 minutes looking at. Let's go! That didn't work at all. Uh-oh. Is my I/O backwards? No, that's good. It doesn't fit. What? I got told online that if there's a satisfying click, that's what you need. Is that in? No, that's not in. There's this little thing above my HDMI that is getting like stuck in it, and I don't really know if that's supposed to be in it or not. Because I don't believe it should be, because that just wouldn't make sense. But it also doesn't seem to be working. Why isn't this working? I am losing my mind. The internet just says tilt it and push it in. I did. It's not working. Wait. Nope, that didn't work. What's going on? The top won't go in. But why? Oh my god. Eric left just in the wrong time. Everything seems lined up. What are these two things for? What is that even for? Oh, okay. It needs to go that way. Sorry. So, basically, so look. So this all is in, right? So like it looks good, but then the holes aren't lining up. Do you see that? Like it needs to push inwards more, but I don't know why or how. Right? Like I can't... Am I supposed to do something with like those little metal tabs to push them in? Make sure the I/O is snapped. No, the I/O is definitely snapped in. That for sure I know. The silver part goes on the outside. It's the dust shield? What? Are you saying I have it in backwards? Does the I/O shield snap in backwards? That's a very poor design. I need this box back then. Because that would make sense. That would give me that extra little centimeter of room that I need. Gotta brace myself back up. They should really specify that in the instructions then. No, it wouldn't work. Oh, I see. The I/O shield pops in from the outside in, not the inside out. God, I am dumb. No, that's definitely not right. Nope, that doesn't work. No, it definitely has to go that way. There's no way it doesn't go that way. I don't think... Why is it not working then if it's not backwards? So it snaps in. That's what's supposed to happen. Oh my god. Okay, back to square one. Let's put this back in the board. Whoops. I don't get what's supposed to snap in. I don't get it. Line it up out of the case and see if it's good. Use force. So, I already lined it up outside the case. I was trying to figure this out. So this goes here. But I don't get what you guys mean by like it snaps in. Like what snaps in? It just sits there. The only other way it can go is like that, but then those silver things are blocking it. No, that's definitely not the right way. Well, no, the thing is I can't get it as close as possible because I can't screw in the standoffs. It's not getting pushed in enough to actually let me screw in the standoffs. Like there's no space for them. That's where my confusion is. That's why I'm confused. My Amazon package shipped. That's cool. Thanks. I'm confused. Wait. Am I... Hold up. I did a thing. Nope, my thing didn't work. Like if I really push it, I can probably figure it out, but it just all has to go in more. But it won't. Like, I feel like I shouldn't have to be forcing this. It might not be... Great. That's exactly... Maybe that's why it wasn't actually in. I'm surprised all that pushing didn't push it in, though. I don't know what you mean it has to protrude. It's in the right way. Everything fits. It just won't go in. Watch it work this time now. Please work this time. Guys, guess what? It worked. I guess all you needed was your actual I/O shield to be clicked in properly. Wow. Look at that. I did it. Yeah, so I pushed in the top part, but the bottom part wasn't popped in. Now I need a screwdriver. It's right there. Well, why is it not lining up? Don't move. Nope, it moved. Okay, I'm going to start with that one then. It took me 25 minutes to put in the motherboard. That's what's happened. It wasn't fitting for some unknown reason. So I just used a little oomph, if you know what I mean. Oh no, yeah. Oh yeah. I'm glad you guys are entertained, because I'm also entertained. You know how I love to spend my Tuesdays? Struggling with a PC, because I've never built one before. And I'm pretty sure I cut my finger, because it hurts a lot. You know what, like, you pay more for a pre-built computer because, like, someone else has to build it, but then you miss out on all this fun. You know? I was scared of getting cut, so I just... You wore work gloves. Yeah, I mean, I work an office job, so I'm fine if I get some cuts on my fingers. Just can't use my calculator tomorrow. Would it be a bad thing to screw in your motherboard too tight? Question mark. Probably. Not like super, super tight, but like I'm making it nice and snug. I should start IRL streaming more. This is kind of fun. I gotta get a streaming backpack, guys. Haven't left my house in like 3 weeks, so like I don't know how that would work out, but it's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mike Tyson, that is Mike Tyson fighting again or something soon? I kept seeing pictures or like news articles being like, Mike Tyson says this. And I just don't know if that was actually a thing or not. That makes sense. That makes sense. I don't normally like bleed. I just kind of like get like weird cuts. Don't strip the dress screws and you'll be okay? Okay. I won't strip the screws. Oh, I didn't check for plastic. So, now that the motherboard's in, the fun begins. Because stream is back up and running. So if I tilt this up, it's not going to fall out, right? Haha! That means I did a good job. Okay. So I need my PSU. I'm actually just going to wait. I'm going to start plugging in these things. All of these glorious cords and cables. Because these ones are the easiest because they're already in. So, what should we start with? Should we start with all of these stupid reset power things? I don't even know what those plug in. Manual. 3-day build. Am I back? Can we see me now? Can we confirm that I'm back? You guys are all just talking like I'm not here. My computer sounds like it's going to explode though. So you guys are happy that you don't hear that. My Discord bot sent out another notification. Okay, where is this power stuff? I'm back. I'm back. Front panel audio header is number 30. Where's number 30? HD audio, okay. So I have no idea where these are. That's the cool thing. So let's experiment for a minute. I can't even see in my case, which is my favorite thing right now. So we need panel 1, positive LED, HD LED. Okay, great. So they're in the bottom right corner of my motherboard. So if I'm holding this manual correctly, I'm looking at it like this. The bottom right, 19, 20, 19 and 20 is what I need. 19, system panel header. 20, power LED. Okay, cool. Got the boomer trying to understand, yeah. So 19, oh my god, how do I expect you to see this? Power LED, HD LED. How the what? Dude. System panel header. That's not useful. 5-1 odds. Yeah, I definitely probably will. So, power LED is at the top. Oh, I understand. Okay, cool. I figured it out. These are stupid and I don't know why I need them. But let's do some nice cable management here. And route them up through the basement, I guess. That would make sense. Okay. So first things first. Reset and power. I don't know where those are. Those aren't in the instructions. What are these ones? HD LED, positive on the left, negative on the right. So positive HD LED, positive on the left. So this goes here. I can't see because my arm's in the way. Goes in there. Guys, remember I said cable management's easy part? And then the positive should be on the left, and that is on the right. Okay. This all makes sense. Is the situation a little stressful? It's a little stressful. Okay, that's that. Those are there. And hopefully they're plugged in all the way. Next is power switch, reset switch. Power switch is on top. Reset switch is on the bottom. Positive on the left. Power switch. Fuck, what did I just say? Sorry, I swore. Power is on top. Everything else is on the bottom. Power switch is on top. Positive on the left. How do I know which side's positive? Oh no. It's not labeled positive, negative on the power switch. How do I know which side's positive and which side's negative? Anyone else know? What? Use all the forehead. Yeah. Power switch is on the top with the positive on the left. But the thing doesn't have a positive sign on it. Does it? No. There's an arrow. Does the arrow mean positive or negative? My specs aren't updated because this isn't done yet. Let's Google this real quick. Sorry about the flashlight in your face. Arrow on power cable case wire means front panel connector. Haha, here we go. There's an arrow on the connector that is positive. But fun fact, it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't. It only has an arrow. But I just read online that it doesn't actually matter if it's positive or negative. What did I just say? The arrow is positive? The arrow is positive. So let's start with reset because that's on the bottom. Good. Those are all in. What is that last one there? It's nothing? It's just a random... What? HD LED, power LED, power switch, reset switch, and then just nothing? There's just an extra pin? All right, I'll take it. Sure, that makes sense. No, it doesn't. Okay, so that's one cable done. Next cable is USB. Let's not do that one. What's the other one? That's HD audio. Which one's HD audio? We saw that one, right? I hope so. Is HD audio the one that has the weird... Yeah, it is. Okay. So let's route that through the same... I don't know if that's going to look bad. Yeah, that would probably look bad. Okay. Where does HD audio go? Where's HD audio? Front panel audio header, HD audio number 30. Number 30 is on the far left side. All right. Oh, I see it. Okay. So this can actually go up and through over here. If it'll reach, does it not reach? Please reach. There we go. Okay, now where's the missing pin? The missing pin is top right there. So this should just plug in like that. No, not like that apparently. Missing pin top right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's in. Good. I kind of just want like absolutely no cables showing at the front. I don't know if that's unrealistic, but like that's my cable management thought. Okay, so that's plugged in, that's plugged in. These two, that kind of has to go like that. I guess we'll figure something out eventually. Next we have USB and USB 3. Where are my USB headers at? USB 1, 2, USB 3, 4. Is that where I plug in my front? What? I don't get the USBs. USB, 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 USB. USB Gen 1 header 10. 10. That's not it. Oh, that's USB 3.2 Gen 1. USB 2.0 header 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not that large though. Is it? Fan, LED, USB, 1, 2. Oh, okay, I understand now. Bro, if you're ever gonna build a PC, like, I don't know. These two cables are already annoying me, which is cool. Okay, so I'm missing a hole on the bottom right. Right? Yes. All right. Now, USB 3.0 goes there. And then we're done with the I/O headers, and we can actually get cool stuff plugged in. Now this one has a notch, and you can really mess this up if you don't use the notch properly. So, make sure you line up the notch. Make sure you put it straight in. That's not, it fell out. The notch is there. Those two up there. Is that in? Yeah, cables are awful. Yes, the USB 3 header is indeed blue. That part I knew. Okay, so that looks in. I'm scared one of these isn't gonna actually be plugged in, and that like I'm just gonna screw myself over when I start up the computer. Be like, oh, my USBs don't work. I wonder why. Okay. So I guess that cable, there's no way to neaten up that cable. Just hide it as much as I can, I guess. Because it's, this USB header is just huge, right? So you're gonna see that no matter what. All right. Now I need my power supply, right? Right. By the way, here, this is what it looks like right now. Ooh, you can't see it because my room is super dark. But ooh, no cables I can see other than this one because I don't know what to do with that. Anyway, power supply time, right? I think. My neck really hurts. I didn't plug in my fans. That's probably important. It looks so nice though. I'm so happy. As of right now, I'm so happy. Okay, so what do we still need to do? We need to do some SATAs. We need to do some more SATAs. We need to do some graphics card. We need to do some ATX 24 plug or whatever it's called. The big ass one. So pretty much, my theory is we're gonna hook up the cables to the motherboard and just leave them hanging out the back. And then we will hook up the power supply at the very end because then I can just plug and play and organize the back before they get plugged into the motherboard. Not the motherboard, the power supply. I've had like a consistent 6 viewers this entire stream, and I think that's super lit. That's 4 more than I normally have. So thanks, people. Okay, cool. So, this will have to get screwed in somewhere. But let's just figure out what I need first. See, I still don't have a garbage bag. Didn't I say I was going to get a garbage bag 2.5 hours ago? The first thing I'll tell my dad when he comes in the door is saying, hey Dad, get me a cable. Not a cable, a garbage bag. Alright. So we need the 24 pin, we need the CPU pin, and we need more stuff. But let's just start with that. So this is the CPU. The part that doesn't have the words on it is the part that gets plugged in to your power supply. If I'm not an idiot and I kind of know something. So here is CPU cable. This end There's no difference. What's the difference between, oh, this is smaller, I guess? I don't know. Yes, cool. Now the question is, do I need both? I need what? I need both CPU plugs? So this one plugs in there. So, woo, prime video this time, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 8 plus 4. So do I need to use both my CPU plugs? And just use 4 on the second one? How do I disconnect this? They like slide to disconnect or something. I had them disconnected the other day when I was playing with them. Oh, you just pull. Okay, so I need one of these plus another one. Now the question is, which side is the clicky part on? How do I tell? The round end is on the bottom. Round end is on the bottom. What is going on? How does this plug in? Is the clip on the top or the bottom? It looks like the clip is on top. Okay, we're gonna go clip on top. Oh boy, what is going on here? I am struggling with everything. Okay, so that definitely clicked in. That's a good thing. So this bends up and goes through this tiny, 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 tiny hole right here, where I don't even think this fits. I think I need to put it in one at a time. This doesn't even separate. All right. Can you go, what? Why do you put this hole here and not have it even fit? Throw the whole body into this, apparently. There we go. Okay, we're gonna feed it through the other way next time, because that was awful, and I never want to do that again. Eric, you're useful in helping me here. Do I need to plug in both CPU things? So mine has it has an extra 4 sitting there now. So what do those extra 4 do? 2 and 3. 2 is the ATX 12 volt power connector and 3 is the ATX 12 volt power connector. Do I plug in both? Just one? I have no idea. I'm asking you. You're saying just one, right? I don't know. No, not really. Just do the main one. Is the main one the one on the left or the one on... I guess it's the big one, not the separated one. Yeah, okay. Just do the main one. Deal. Thanks. Next, we need my PCIe, which is going to be plugged into my graphics card, which I should get because I don't actually know what plug it needs. I don't know if it's going to need both of these. I'll be right back. You're not overclocking, I only have a 3600X. Yeah, okay. Cool. Good to know. Now, here is my pride and joy. It is the Radeon 5700X Thicc 3 with exactly 2 C's. Yeah, honestly, you should probably stream this because also I have no idea what I'm doing and this is all very useful. The amount of videos I've watched did not prepare me for this in any way, shape, or form. My GPU has plastic on it, which I need to take off. I don't even have storage installed. Plus, I'm gonna have to clean all this up soon, at some point. Look, I'm just looking at what the connection is for it, because I don't know what connection to hook up. Look how big this thing is. It's huge. It's excessively large. No, I'm just running the cables. Because I don't actually know what it needs to hook up, and I don't know where to put what is in my hand right now. Oh, so it comes already with two things here. Interesting. So this would go here, right? I don't really know why these had to separate, because that's making my life very difficult right now. Alright, so now I have this connected. I really don't want to disconnect it because it's making my life awful. Yeah, show it to this box. Maybe it's just not going to come unplugged, you know? Maybe it just decided it wants to stay here for the rest of its life. Because that would just make sense. There we go. No, it pretty much is as big as the case. This will take up the entire bottom half of my case. And that's not me exaggerating. I think I have like 6 millimeters or something left of room in between the back of my case and the back of the case and Jason has stopped working. I don't know what I'm saying. I give up. I'm not even going to try and finish anything that I was just saying because I honestly don't even know. Now, if you could fit in here, that would be ideal, and I would be very happy. Are you going to make me happy, or are you going to make me mad? Nope, you're going to make me mad. All right, you're going in here. Because that's just how you're going to work. Okay. What am I missing? My brain rebooted. I'm losing it right over here. So I don't need another PCI. I am going to need SATA for all you people who... I don't need Molex, I don't think. Right, the important one. The 24 pin. Also, the power cable. It's kind of satisfying, like, how huge this thing is. Like, this is a ridiculously big cable. The back of the front fan. I don't know if I'm hooking fans up by Molex or just by the fan header. I don't know which would be safer to do. Type 4. Okay. So this gets plugged in right there, and it can seed through this right here. Yeah, my dad's gonna have a lot of fun watching this later because he's gonna realize that I have no idea what I'm doing. You know what? Dive in the deep end and just figure out what to do, and then that's how life works. Alright, which side's the clip on? It's on this side. Of course it is. Wait, that doesn't even make sense. What? How am I... It's gonna go like that? Alright, sure. We're gonna wing it. Pre-bend, yes, I did just realize that. That's very important. I feel like these holes in the cases aren't big enough. They gave me very tiny case holes. I don't know a good angle for this. I didn't think I was in for like a full workout here. This is ridiculous. I'm sweating so much, man. My house is so hot. Alright, well that seems in. That seems promising. So, now that's all left to do is install my SSDs, install my power supply, put all the cables into the power supply, put in the GPU, and then we're good. Hopefully it starts, or else I actually will go jump off a cliff. Just kidding, don't do that, kids. What is this? What am I oh, that's why. Okay, so that needs to be plugged in, that needs to be plugged in, this needs to be plugged in. This, I don't like how it's routed. But I don't know if that's just something I have to deal with. Maybe I can organize it somehow. Yeah, like the words, if I could speak. These, the case wires, the one that came with the case and I need to hook up for like the front headers, those are awful. In the back, they're all awful. Thank you, I will drink some water. This isn't water, but... Alright, so, need to install my two SSDs, which will go right there. Are the SSDs supposed to be on the inside or the outside? No, they'll definitely have to be on the inside. This is all stretching, I'm not stretching. Does this work? Will this fit there? Interesting that it would actually fit there. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. All right. Now the interesting part about this is how am I going to connect the SATAs without them looking messy? SSD slot on PSU shroud and back where the wires are. There's no SSD slot on my PSU shroud. They're on this back panel here. But the SSDs, do they go on the actual back side or do they go on the front side? Because if they go on the back side, I need to take out the fan so I can get the screws in. Where are my instructions? What do they say? Oh, you're totally right. They go on the back side. Okay. So then I need to take out my fans. Or at least one fan. Wait, no. No. Yes. I mean, I want to put them somewhere where they're clean and I'm not going to have to see them. It's easier to take out a fan and put back in a fan than to take out an SSD and such and do this in the future. So just remind me to put the fan back in the correct way afterwards, because I'll forget which way it goes. You know what? Honestly, I probably put all my fans in backwards anyways, so I'm going to have to redo them after I start it up. But for now, we're going to be doing this. Now I have screws for my SSD. Do you want to figure out which ones they are? Yeah, I do. They're the same ones I already used. Alright. If you put them all in backwards, then they're all the right way. Okay. What screws did I use again before? The ones with the border, but not the flatness. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 8. Five. 6, 7, 8. I think those are all good. Flathead. Oh, that's not a good one. Those 3 aren't good. Don't uptime me. I know I'm taking a while. You're probably like, haha, Denny did it quicker. Okay, I don't think the screws for this really matter. Oh, 2 hours and 11 minutes should be the actual time, but it's just giving you the time since my stream crashed. That's interesting. The screws can't go too far into the SSD, so I don't think I'm too worried in this sense. Actually, I'm only going to install my SSD because this hard drive is going to be replaced eventually. And I don't want to have to retake this entire thing out. But I will put this here in the meantime. Total troll. Also, when I install Windows, I don't want 2 drives sitting in here because it's hard to tell which one's which. So I'm just gonna not plug in the second one until I'm actually like have Windows on it and everything, which makes sense. All right. Cool. Now fan goes back in with the thing facing inwards to cool it all off. I don't know what to do with this chunk here. Alright, it's just gonna sit there. Yeah, I'm kinda sad stream went down, because then it lost the uptime stuff. My little laptop's doing a great job with this, though. I'm proud of it. I'm gonna be selling that too, probably, but not right now, because I'm currently doing stuff. Oh my god! It almost fell off the table. We're good. Don't worry. I almost just dropped my $1,500 computer. So I know everyone's like, man, building a computer is so fun. It is sitting on a piece of cardboard. Because I'm not supposed to have it on the actual table because it'll scratch it and my parents would be mad at me. And I don't want my parents mad at me. It very much could fall easily. There is less than like a millimeter to like the edge of the table, which is why it almost fell already once. So we're not going to mention that. Good. You guys get to hear this great noise that I know you guys all loved last time. I don't know how loud it is on your end, but that made a lot less noise than last time. Nice. Okay. So, in retrospect, I should just be able to plug in my power supply, plug everything into my power supply, plug in my SATA cables, and I'm good to go. Here are my SATA cables. I have two SATAs. That's awkward. That's not a Ziploc bag. Need more RAM. I wish. Eventually. But also, my new RAM wouldn't fit because I don't have that thing. Oh, why would they do that to me? They gave me one angled one and then one not angled one. I want two angled ones. They're literally like, yo, don't use SSDs, don't use physical hard drives, just use an M.2. Alright, computer, well, I take that and counter you. Oh my god, no! I hate my life. I put my SSD in backwards. After all of that conversation of me taking off the front panel, and I'm so upset. No one told me. Thanks, chat, for not having my back. Taking out the fan again because I don't have my SSD in the right way. I mean, we're doing the best I can. I didn't really know how this would work out either, and it's working out better than I thought. Which says a lot because I wasn't expecting a lot to work here. So uh-oh. No! All right. Let's try this again. Yeah, part of me wants to like duct tape my my camera to my hat, so then you guys could see what I'm doing. But I didn't think that that would be the best for you guys. You're sitting. I am here for your entertainment and for my future reference of what I did wrong / entertainment. Fun fact, I'm right-handed, so this is very difficult screwing in with my left hand. Especially when the screw won't go in. It feels weird like screwing in components to a computer. I don't know, I feel like I'm just gonna break the computer or something. I will upload this to YouTube because that's what you do. In real time tutorial of how to do a computer. Step number 1, admit that you know nothing, and that's much more difficult than all of the videos look like. Step 2, even though you said it will probably only take you an hour, it takes you at least 2.5 to 3, because I'm taking forever. Step 4, install SSD the wrong way. Step 5, make sure it's actually not the wrong way. Thank God. And then this little guy, my hard drive, is just going to get tucked right in the back there. Because I need it right now to store all my games, but in the future when I have a M.2, I'm going to switch over my boot drive, reformat the current SSD, and then carry on my wayward. My back is in a lot of pain though. I'm an old man, so. Where's my screwdriver? Where? Step 5, install fan for the 17th time. Because I'm losing my mind. My dad's going to come home with Switch LA and be like, oh, I see that you haven't started your computer yet. I have so many text messages. Cool. And the fun part is I actually didn't even unhook any of my monitors or anything upstairs. So in order to test this, I'm going to have to run all the way upstairs, grab a monitor, bring it down, plug it in, and test it. Good. Fan is installed for the 3rd time, and hopefully for the last time I'm snapping on this front panel. My finger just got stuck on something, and that really hurt actually. Nice. Okay. Power supply. Actually, let's just hook this up real quick right now. My Wi-Fi card is upstairs in my room. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot. How quick and easy was that SATA installation? It won't plug in on the other side because it's too close. Maybe this goes here. No, that wouldn't work either. What am I don't understand. I just wanted, why is Subway so... Dude, I've been craving Subway for like a week now, at least. I was talking about it yesterday, and I was gonna get Subway for lunch today, but then I remember I bought a really expensive computer, and I should probably save my money to be able to afford living for the rest of the month. So, okay, what am I supposed to do here? Maybe if I do something like this. There's not enough room for me to plugging in my SATA to plugging in the SATA on the back. That's what I'm running into right now. In case any of you are curious of why I keep going back and forth and keep unplugging the same thing I just plugged in 7 times. Let's try this. If this doesn't work, I don't really know what to do. I see what they were trying to do here, but it doesn't make my life easy at all. It might actually have to come up through here. That would be stupid, but that's what we're gonna do. No, it literally can't. It literally cannot. Why do you do this? What? Like, the flat one wouldn't work either. What did I do wrong? What if I try it from this end first? I'm starting to think that this wasn't supposed to be at the back of my case. Because if that's like that, this has to loop around in here and go into one of these. No, this is impossible. This is actually impossible. How do you hook up an SSD, man? If I move it up a slot, then I have to take out a fan again. I'm not taking out a fan again, man. How on earth do you expect me to do this, Mr. PC case? No, the SATA cable won't plug into it. That's the issue I'm having. It's like not... It wants me to go through this little space for my SATA, but it won't. Like, this is literally the only way it would go. If it does something stupid like this. But I don't want it to do... you guys can't see that. So, like, it has to loop through and around. I'm gonna break my SSD. This actually just isn't working. How does the instructions say to do this? Because this is stupid. It doesn't even show you how to hook it up. It's just like, oh, put it there, and it works. Yeah, I literally can't get it. We're moving it up one. Remember that time I said 4th time install the fans for the 17th time? Yeah, we're back here again. So the SSD plugs in right here, like the SATA cable, but the SATA cable then needs to loop around and plug into my actual SSD, and the SATA cable is in the way of it being plugged into the SSD. Like, the wire is physically blocking the wire, or not the wire is physically blocking the SATA port on my SSD. So I'm thinking if I move it up one, then I'll be able to connect it with ease. Because I can route them both through that bottom one, but then it gets plugged in at the top. I probably didn't explain that right now. So it's like the SATA ports on my motherboard are vertical. So like they plug in from the side rather from like on top of the motherboard, as like a regular motherboard would have. So I don't know, man. All I know is I just spent like 12 minutes on that, and I don't know why it's not working. So now we're here. Good entertainment. You watch people remove fans and SSDs for hours on end as entertainment. That's understandable. I would do the same. Okay, confirmed. This does work. I I can't plug in a SATA cable because the SATA cable is in the way. Yes, you are correct. So TLDR, I can't plug in a SATA cable. And I need to take out this other fan because I can't actually get it without... You guys are making me sound like an idiot, but like, it didn't work. It's not my fault it didn't work, it just doesn't work. It's crazy how light SSDs are though. Like there's so much data that can be held in this, but it like weighs literally less than a pound. I don't even know how much this would weigh. It weighs less than like a very light unit of measurement. Even if I plugged it in, it would still be in the way. No. It's like the end part of the cable, it's an L, and the L is blocking it, and I can't even use the straight one. So that's the issue. Like there is a little indent on my my PSU shroud. Not a Linux build. Sorry, Mr. Linux simp. Windows build because my school gave me a free version of Windows. So I said, why not? No, there's no other SATA ports on the mod. Oh, actually. I'm looking and it doesn't look like there is. So I'm gonna say no. There's 6 right here. Like it's not like I don't have enough. It's just they're not in the way, or they're in the way. I have a 3600x with a B550 Phantom Gaming 4 and an RX 5700 XT. Is it an RX? No, it's just a Radeon 5700 XT. I don't know what goes in front of it. You joined at a good time. I've removed these fans 4 times now because I can't figure out anything. Yeah, it's an AMD build. AMD is just so budget friendly and like value that if you don't, you're kind of a silly person. I mean, I probably would, but then I also would have to learn Linux, and as much as it's not difficult, I really don't know if like Microsoft Excel and all that stuff is compatible with Linux. I would assume it's not because it's a Windows product and they'll force you to get Windows. But like, as much as this is a gaming computer, it's also going to be like a school computer type thing. Because I need to do something productive with it. I wouldn't be able to just sit around and do nothing productive all the time. I actually kind of want to take this fan out because I can rearrange the up here logo on it and route it through this one. So in a sense, maybe this is like good karma that like I wanted to do this, but I just can't get this cable through right now. Right, so then it's upwards, because last time it was sideways. So with it being upwards now, that's a good thing. Or it makes me happy. Okay, back to screwing this stuff out. Yeah, Office isn't available, so that's an issue for me. Because a lot of what I do involves Office. So if I didn't have Office, I'd actually be screwed. Haha, screwed. I'm screwing in fans. LibreOffice. Is it better than Excel? If it's better than Excel, I'll consider it. But isn't like everything on Linux free though as well? My dad just asked how it's going because he's leaving. It's going well. That's one way you can put it. I could also just say it is going. I thought I'd be done by now. Yeah, everything's free on Linux, so. But then it's also like some games were like, oh, I'm not available on Linux. And then like, I've gotten so used to the different like streaming softwares I use on Windows and everything too. Yeah, you can get. My dad's asking what he should get for dinner. Yeah, they're proprietary products, but I don't know. Like I looked into Linux a long time ago, because I was gonna like reset my computer a long time ago, and I panicked, being like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna be compatible with. Or I don't know if when I reset my computer if Windows was going to stay. So I was like, I'll consider Linux if I need to. But when you reset your computer, Windows stays, which is very useful. What's for dinner? He said, what do you want for dinner? Want me to pick you something up? And I said, yeah, you can get whatever. I'm fine with anything. I am the least picky person you'll ever meet. So like, just get me whatever. And I'll eat it as long as it doesn't have tomatoes. I don't know how the audio is right now because you guys are actually behind my computer that I'm sitting behind, so hopefully you're fine. All right. I said this last time. I'm not going to say it again because I keep thinking I'm jinxing it. This probably will be opened back up again. Cool. I need to order my own meal, apparently. Dad, don't you know I'm busy? I'm building a computer. Alright, so my second SATA cable also needs to be plugged in, but that one should be a little bit easier. I hope. I pray. I pray and I hope and I pray. And then you pray some more, just to hope. I think that's in. Yeah, we're gonna go with, that's in. Cool. And then this one is hypothetically gonna plug into my hard drive over here. Yeah, I've heard that, like, Linux helps gaming in the sense where, like, it reduces, because Windows uses up a lot of your computer strength to run Windows, meanwhile like Linux is better in that sense. But I'm not dealing with it. Okay, so that can be plugged in the future. Actually, let's just keep that plugged in for now. Okay. Cable management time, then plug in GPU, then start her up and see if it actually works. Because if not, I'm just wasting my time. Okay, so this will need to be plugged in both here Wait, are you kidding me? It wants me to put it in like that? Alright. Well, I guess I have to deal with this now. This can loop back through here, I guess. God, this went from me wanting to make it look very nice cable management wise to me just not looking cable nice management. Whoever created SATA to only plug in one way actually hates me, because this is dumb. Like, just those SATAs messed me up, so honestly I'm getting rid of them as soon as I can, because I'm pissed off right now. I found the use for a thing right now. We need a counter on stream. The case fan has been put back like 7 times. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I'm not disagreeing with you with that. On the bright side, I just used my first cable tie. Yay! Which then didn't get cut by this thing that's supposed to cut them. There we go. Whoops. That's just me dropping my hard drive, don't worry. Okay, I need to plug in my power. How do I actually, do I need to install this? Does it just slide in and sit there, or? Nope, there's definitely screws. That would make sense. Which screws do I use is the question. Did they come in my power supply box? Would they be these big fat ones? 4 screws in the back, but what screws? Oh, probably these ones. These ones look pretty heavy duty, I guess. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna move this all over. So we're gonna route the cables through where they're supposed to actually go, so like in here, into my power supply. So this is my CPU. So this goes in here. Then we're gonna route my, what's next? This goes there. Hopefully that fits with my power supply in there. That should be fine. So then this is my PCIe. Still needs to be plugged in, I know. This is my SATA. Peripheral and SATA is what they're called. And my 24-pin thing goes up here. Do I have the distance to do that? Possibly not. All right. Wow, they don't make that easy to pull out, eh? God damn. So this idea just went from really, really good to really, really bad real fast. I can't read chat, so if you guys are saying something like, oh, Jason, you're an idiot for doing it that way, I now realize that this is a stupid way to do it. But I mean, it actually kind of works. Just the 24 pin isn't long enough. Why aren't these oriented the right way? What? Oh, they are. Never mind. I just gotta flip them over. Alright, I literally cannot do it that way because it doesn't fit. Alright, well I guess I wish I could have read chat. I read online that's easier to do it this way. Great, now I can't get these out. Jason's genius moment of the day didn't work out the best. That's alright though. You make mistakes and you learn. It's only a mistake if you learn from it. If you do the same thing twice, then you mess up. Right? Right. Yeah, if there was a screw thing, like if I took out the surrounding area and then slid it in that way, I think my idea would have worked. But as for right now, that didn't work at all. So, you live and you learn, you make mistakes. Once again, I think it's super weird that we're like screwing in a power supply, you know? GPU power cord? What about it? It's dangling there already. Yeah, I know. I haven't plugged in the GPU cord yet. Or not the GPU cord. The GPU cord's up there. Oh, I could... No, actually, no, I couldn't have done that. Yeah, the GPU cord is routed already. That one's in a weird location. I hope that's right. Kind of nervous that I just messed it up. Nope, that's definitely the right place. All right. Just in a weird place. I understand. Now let's tighten this up because we don't want our PSU to move. Just kidding. By the way, I installed it with the fan down because there's a thing at the bottom. What's at the top of the motherboard? Oh shit, remember when I was like, oh, I want the AMD symbol to be on the top? I didn't realize I had to turn everything. Okay, I'm gonna sit on the ground for this because this is the only way I can do this and I can see. That's battery saver. Alright, so peripheral and SATA will be plugged in first. That's the CPU. This is 24. This is this. This is SATA. Oh my god, how is this actually how they expected us to do this? That whole sliding method would probably be much better right now. But I can't do that, can I? Still trying to plug in SATA. Haven't ended that yet. SATA's in. Thank God. What's next? Peripheral and SATA. That's... Make sure that's plugged in because I'm not going back in there. PCIe is next, so this is this one. Change the angle downwards. Okay, there's that. God, these SATAs just make it look so bad back here. Next we're going to do the 24 pin because this is the difficult one. So this is going to go here. Imagine he plugged him in and slid it in the back. What? Oh. Oh, God. Yeah, that would have been a better idea. You know what? Sometimes I'm really smart at things, and then other times I'm just really not. It would actually probably be easier for me to unscrew those things and screw them back in the right way around this time, but it's not, and I won't. Because, oh, I got excited, I thought that was my last power cable I need to plug in. See, this is why I kind of wanted someone here to help me, because it's like, they'll point out those things that I'm doing stupidly, and be like, dude, you're being stupid. Fix that shit. And I'll be like, yeah, true, that makes sense. Such as, maybe you shouldn't remove that fan 17 times, Jason, because I don't think that really makes sense. And I'd be like, yeah, you know, that's probably right. Now that I consider a second opinion. Okay. Now CPU, which can just be plugged in right here. All right. I stared into my flashlight and now I'm blind. I thought you said you watched it. Yeah, everything that went wrong went wrong. I wish I could say no, but that's the truth, so. Okay, I can flip this around for you guys for a little bit. So these SATAs I'm just gonna ignore because they're stupid and I don't like them. This hard drive needs to be powered by this at some point, but I'm just gonna have this like, I don't even think I can get it there. Unless I get, no, that wouldn't work either. We'll figure that out later. This is taking way longer than I thought. I didn't think I was this dumb. Okay, so SATAs. This will go, like, can this reach this? No, it can't, because the SATA's in the way. I love when SATA cables are in the way. So that has to be plugged in like that. This has to be plugged in like that. And if I can shove this in there in any way, shape, or form, so my computer will actually close. Yeah, I mean, everyone on the internet makes it look so easy. It's not. So these SATAs are going to be an issue. These are just going to have to sit there. This, I kind of wanted to... The goal is to have good front cable management, right? Not back. Like these can just kind of... Can I route this down the side or something like this? No, I can't. Because that would make life too easy, right? All right, well that's that. This 24 pin won't really have to stick in there. I'm gonna have to redo this after I get my SATAs gone because those are awful. Now the issue is I have these two fans that I need to do something with. So I need to first get them at the front. So this one needs to be at the front. And where is my closest fan header? That's LED. That is, did I say fan? CHA fan 1. That's the one I want. So let's see if I can reach this fan 1 through here, which it's looking like I won't. But you know what? Don't knock until you... Actually, yeah, we're going to go through here. No, it definitely can. There's no way it can't. Okay, there we go. Now, I plug them on the left side, right? Right? Can I get confirmation I plug them on the left side? Manual time. When you're looking at the fan, this motherboard provides connect to pan 1 through 3. I think I just did 1 through 3, which is good. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, I'm plugging in my fans right now. So then this should just be able to daisy chain off of this one down here. So that should be my 2 front fans done, that quick and easy. This can hide back in here, how I had it. And this can loop and hide in here, like how I had that, to try and look semi-organized back here. Now we need this case fan, which will be easy, and then I can just route that cable through somewhere. I don't even know, actually. It might just be hanging there. Is there a fan header up here? RGB, RGB. Where's the closest fan header to you, buddy? Where are you at? RGB. That's another. Okay, so the fan header's at the bottom. So we might just have a cable hanging for my fan. But that is what it is. This is going to be my exhaust fan, so the label's going to be pointing outwards. Yeah, they can go in any fan slot, but I don't have any nearby fan slots in the top left. So sorry. And we all know that I'm an expert at installing fans, so I'm not too worried right now. Remember, you still need Wi-Fi card. Yeah, the Wi-Fi card can get put in at the end. The Wi-Fi card is a PCI card, so it can just be slotted in at the end. I'm not too worried about that right now. I want to get my GPU in, and then be good to go. I always make every task seem way easier than they are. Because I thought this was going to be like super duper easy. But we're here 3 hours in, and we're still trooping. So this fan is just going to plug in. Oh. Okay. Never mind. It can plug in at the top. But then that label won't be right side up. So let's do something like this. Let's take you up here, up and around. We're going to plug you into that fan header that I just found, and then we're going to tuck your cables somewhere nice and hidden. I love how none of you can see what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I'm gonna boot without Windows. That's another reason why I'm not installing the hard drive yet. Or not the hard drive, the Wi-Fi card. So this is gonna be, I was gonna route this down around inside, but then I realized that my GPU still needs to go in, and that's gonna be in the way. So if I can hook this just up here and get that, that won't even reach. It's not long enough. If I can pinch it like that though, that should be fine. That's not hitting anything bad. Yeah, I have to flip my fan. Yeah, I have Windows on a blank USB. I have the USB beside me, which I was going to use to boot after I get all this figured out. Realistically, today I think I'm just going to boot it on stream. If it works, I'm going to be happy. If it doesn't work, I cry. Well, if it doesn't work, first of all, I check my the power on and off buttons and such. But then after that, if it doesn't work, I'm going to be very, very sad. Because I don't know what's going to be wrong with it. Let's put this at the top right. This needs to come unplugged. And once again, like always, reinstalling the fan. And the exhaust is coming out, which is the important thing. Yeah, I don't think I messed up anything too bad. Cable management is really not what I want it to be. But those two SATAs make it very difficult, so if I can get rid of those SATAs, everything would probably be way better. So that's the best fan header I can get at the top, I guess. Unless I plug it into that one. That's interesting, but then this will just be, no, it's definitely gonna go up there. So we're gonna route this through here. Why don't they just make like wireless fans? That would be cool. I thought the whole like Dixie chaining of or daisy chaining of this fan would make life easier. It's actually kind of making life difficult. I'm actually gonna zip tie this, or I'll twist tie it actually. Twist tie plastic melts, but I guess zip tie is also plastic. I'm confused. If plastic melts in extreme heat, why do you fill your PC with zip ties? I'm just tying up a zip tie super blind right now because I'm just going all by feel because I can't see in there anyways. Where's the hole? Where's the hole? Okay, I'll wait for you to boot. I need to get my whole monitor and everything anyways. Wait, did I put it in backwards? How do zip ties work, man? Like that. Oh, that didn't grab what I wanted it to. Alright, GPU time, because everything else is done. So those two are hooked up through this. That one's hooked up through that. It's okay, I still gotta get my GPU in. My dad's probably gonna call me in a minute to order dinner for him and myself. But everyone loves this part, so I'm gonna make sure to turn this properly. So the GPU goes in this one, I think. Right? The top one? It's a silver one. I always get confused of which one it goes in. PCIe 1. Yes, so my GPU goes in that one. Alright, let's take the plastic off of it, because that's important. Because for some reason it came with plastic on it. Which I can't find a way to peel. Oh my god, it broke. The plastic broke. Is there not a tab to pull this off easier? Or something? It's like a sticker. It's not even like plastic. Hello! I'm almost done. It's taken 3 hours. The goal is to be done soon. It better fit with the fans. If it doesn't, I'm going to lose my mind. Oh, yes, 100% it'll fit with the fans. But you know what happens if it doesn't fit with my fans? This is awful. Usually it's like very satisfying to peel this off. This one's hard. It's very stuck on there. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. Did his build work out? That's the main question. If it worked, it's happy. This is, it's a sticker. It's not like the plastic where it's like to protect it. It's straight up just like a sticker. Oh, well don't tell me that. That's not a good thing. Oh great, there's one in the back too. That wasn't too bad. Oh, see this one? This one's a regular one. This one will just like peel off nicely, right? I have a GPU support. Don't worry, it's in the family room right now. Because this thing is a heavy boy. There's no way I would install this without a GPU support. This is one of the things where I saw it and I was like, I need a support for it. I'm going to put it in first, make sure it works, because the PCI slot should hold it in. I need to remove, how many? Just one? Wait. Will this doesn't fit with my SATA 2.0? It should. Oh, I just need to move the wires upwards. Okay. gotta put the cable through here. Yeah, that might be a good idea too. So with this wire up here, it should fit now. Technically, I'm good at the back. I can actually put on my back panel. I should do that because that'll be satisfying and that'll make me feel good. Let's put on my back panel. It's semi-difficult to put on. I had difficulties putting it on when there weren't cables in it. Now that there are cables in it, it's even worse. They always are. Is that my dad telling me to order dinner? Oh wow, he's like right there. Sorry, hold on. I gotta go call Swiss Chalet. I'll be right back. I don't mute myself this time. I'm back. I was ordering chicken. Yeah. I got 2 chicken Kaisers on a bun. Because that's what me and my dad eat, just because it's convenient and quick and easy. Yeah, now we're just back to the adventure of trying to put in or put on my case back. Okay, I'm starting to worry this isn't going to go on. Bro, please. It's my 24 pin. It's just huge. Nothing else is really pushing it out. It's just my 24. The 3 go on the bottom. How bad is it if I flip it this way? I need to push on it. That would help if it was the right way. Put it flat and give it the mustard. Throw a old knee in it. Yeah. Got it. Wha-bam. And nothing bad happened on that side. Good. Let's screw it in so it doesn't pop out. It's like there's a bulge on the back to give us the extra room because they know it's going to have all those cables in it, but still expects you to slide it. Okay. So we're going to lay it down for the GPU installation. Oh, I need to pop out a few of these things, don't I? So first unscrew that, I guess. Which is so tight in there. Wow. Calm down. You don't need to be that tight. Well, I can't test fire it without the... Wait, what is the point of me removing that? Oh, that actually pops out. Do I need the GPU to start it? All right, it fit. That's always a good thing. Now the difficult part of this. Getting plugged in there. I also promised Mr. Jacob 12 Stevens that I would wait until he's back to boot. So I might as well fully install everything and then be like, hey, it's ready to boot. You know? Okay, so that's gotta... Okay, so it's confirmed in, which is a good thing. What do I actually use to screw in the GPU? For PSU, an expansion card, main board, slot cover, hard drive and cage. The thick ones, or flat ones, or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, no, for this one I definitely have to screw it in. Because it's a big boy. All right, so I have to go get a monitor so I can actually plug this into something. I should probably fill this back in too, eh? It's like the double support, you know? Okay, I will leave you guys to look at this beauty of a computer that spent 3.5 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my monitor and stuff just to plug it into to see if this will actually work. Do I still need this light? I literally don't need this light anymore. So I'll take this back to where it goes. First, you want to say hi to stream? They can't see you right now.
How do I know it's working?
It'll start.
Well, I'm sure it'll start. The question is, is it going to boot?
That's the question. Are you ready?
What am I looking at? This screen?
The screen.
Or do you not want to see it?
That's good. That noise isn't good. There's a fan hitting something.
Yep, there's a fan hitting something.
Why does it just keep shutting off? It said ASRock.
Yeah. Okay, so is that your...
This is my BIOS.
It is your BIOS.
It posted. That means it posted, right?
Okay. It did post.
So many colors, the sweet, sweet BIOS. My fans aren't lighting up though. Is that probably just because I'm in BIOS?
Possibly, but why is... which one's making a noise?
I think it's that front one.
Let's get the flashlight in the back hall.
Yeah, it's that bottom one.
It's the bottom one.
That's fine. I think I know what it is.
So is all of your BIOS correct?
It should be. So here's my main. That's my motherboard. That's my
Just slow down. So is your processor that speed?
yes.
You got 16 gig of memory.
Yeah. It's at 2133, but that's what it defaults to. This is where I can overclock stuff. I'm not doing that right now.
Go back to, oh, that's a tweaker.
Yeah.
Okay, so go to your advanced CPU configuration. You need to check that out.
No, this is all stuff afterwards.
For sure.
It should be running fine. Tool.
Hardware monitor.
Nothing's overheating.
No.
Are these thick fans spinning though?
That one is. That one is.
I just want to make sure that they're going the right way. These are intaking, right? Yeah, those are intaking. This is outtaking.
So no, this one I can feel. So this one's going this way.
Yeah, this should be exhaust. These should be intake. Because I can't feel anything on this side.
This one's blowing out.
That's my CPU fan. And those two are blowing in.
So you've only got one blowing out.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So that'll need to be fixed.
Yeah.
But it works. It boots.
It boots.
Why is it installing Windows? Windows isn't on here. Diagnosing my PC, I don't have Windows. I don't know if this noise is though.
Attempting repairs. I don't know. Yes, that's gonna have to be fixed.
That noise is my fan. That one front fan. Dad, do you know how many times I took out that fan?
Did you damage it at all?
At least like 12 times I took it out. Okay, well, I think we're good. I'm gonna open that up and just see.
So I think your BIOS is looking for an operating system.
Yeah, I don't have my OS plugged in right now. But it works. So, I'm happy. I'm gonna go eat dinner now because I'm tired. Anyway, I'm glad. I'm happy. Are you happy, Dad?
I'm happy.
This took 3 hours, 48 minutes, and 57 seconds.
To only do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Now the Windows time.
yep.
To only do that. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go eat dinner. Bye. Thanks for watching.